we're back for the last episode of Season 4. So, for the listeners who do not know you, can you give some background information about yourself and who you are, man?
Okay, so I'm CEO Shaq, a.k.a. Louis Flawless.
Hey.
I'm the CEO of CTOnLock Media Group. I founded CTOnLock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I've been running CTOnLock for about 3 years. OnLock Media Group just came about, like that just is within the recent year.
Mm-hmm.
I started that at the top of this year. And OnLock Media Group is my influencer development agency as well as my creative agency.
Okay.
So right now my goal is to scale out the OnLock brand from CTOnLock all the way down to different demographics.
Mm-hmm.
And then make divisions within CTOnLock, Hartford, New Britain, so on and so
New
forth.
Haven,
New
Bridgeport,
Haven,
all
Waterbury,
that.
all those.
Cool.
And basically, at a time period, I didn't have that idea. I'm gonna come clean with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it was just CTOnLock. Me and my cousin was like just brainstorming. Like I was talking to you about Van Lauren.
Yeah.
We was just brainstorming. We was trying to come up with possible platforms and seeing how we was gonna move with everything and just scale everything. And that was just like a sum of the last 3 years.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That answered a lot for me. So going back before then, what was your childhood like, and who did you look up to when you were a child?
Me, more look to my mom. My mom was like the ultimate hustler, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get my hustle from my mom. Like just
She taught you everything.
Everything, as much as she could while she was around. My mom worked a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, I had to learn as much as I could in that time period, and then just find other influencers. But I would say Diddy, Dame, Russell,
The bosses.
all the bosses. That's why I call myself CEO Shaq.
I like that.
Like all of them, they just gave them like. They gave the influence for me to do what I'm doing, bro. Just to shoot as high as mainly Dame.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that Louis Flawless, the more of the influence came from I would say Diddy.
Yeah.
Just executive producing, putting together certain people inside rooms, make sure the vibe is right from the track all the way down to the video, deploying it, the marketing schemes. That all came from him. But as far as the hustle and the flips, Dame.
Yeah. He's a true hustler too. Like that's
to the max, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like
if there was no Dame, I don't think my personality would be as strong as it is, because
he gave you that confidence. You think?
I definitely think so. I'm gonna come clean.
That's lit though, bro. So I noticed you did some special days on social media, including Music Monday, Tech Tuesday, and Invest in Women Wednesday. So first, I want to talk about Music Monday. What helps you pick the song of the week for Music Monday?
Sometime the following quality, and if that person if they submit it to me and I see it, if you just lit, I'm gonna just grab it up.
Yeah.
Because that's just for CTOnLock. I'm gonna do that with other demographics, but that was just the brand of days of the week was just for that. But I'm gonna eventually strip it of Music Mondays. I'm gonna strip Music Mondays away and just have all the music on OnLock TV and then syndicate it to my stories.
Yeah.
So when you go to CTOnLock, you just see the other brand of days of the week. So you see mainly
lit.
So then from there you just see the Invest Women Wednesdays, the Tech Tuesdays, the Get Fit Tuesdays. There's other ones outside of that. These are just the ones I'm focused on.
Okay, cool.
Get Fit Tuesdays, More Food Fridays, Social Saturdays, Sports Sundays, things like that, and just. I know, but it takes so much time. I'm creating a lot of content, so for me to curate all that, it's a lot. I'm gonna complain for one person at least.
Especially
if I had a team
for one person,
if I had a team of like 5 people,
it'd be easier.
Way easier.
But like at the same time, trying to find 5 people with the same vision is kind of hard.
Well, they don't necessarily have the same vision, but they have to have the same passion and hustle what they do. If you're a videographer, just love editing content, creating content, you have a vision of what I'm creating. If you're a photographer, make sure you capture the right moments. If you're these are all things I'm looking for. So if anybody's out there, you wanna work with your boy, come join OnLock Media, CTOnLock, just own what you're doing. I'm open for it.
I love
like
that,
I'm willing to put up the bag and everything. But it's mainly about having the people that have the same passion at what they do. I'm not saying you got to be the greatest at it, because I'm not great at what I do. I do a lot of things, but I'm not the best. And shout out to my boy Larry Love behind the camera. You know he get to it.
Hey, shout out Larry, bro.
Of course, but I would just say that's the main thing for me. Just making sure that like everybody's on the same page. Like that's the main thing about being a team leader. I would never send somebody to do something that I'm not willing to do. Nobody could ever come to me and say that like, yo, like that's another thing I took away from Dame. Dame's willing to play any part of it. I'm willing to play any part of the situation, whether it's recording the content, editing the content, deploying it, doing social media.
Just give you a job and you'll do it.
Like basically, like I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Like top to bottom, I'm gonna figure it out. Like coming here doing interviews, promoting, giving out merch, just touching the people type of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's the main thing
connecting with them. Like
that's
really
as well. Just making sure that everybody understands where I'm at with this and the vision that I'm trying to bring.
That's lit.
Appreciate it, bro.
Bro, You got a vision, bro. And not a lot of people have as high of a vision as you do right now, and that's sweet. So, talking about Tech Tuesday, I wanted to ask you about Innovation Destination Hartford. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
From what I see in my research on them, they're like the hub of Hartford. They're like the people that you go to when you need resources, mentorship, or even just telling your story. I'm not sure they conduct interviews. They have interviews, but it's more written, and it's on their website. But definitely a great resource inside Hartford. I'm definitely looking to go in there and collaborate with them very soon.
And they do it with a bunch of the youth, right?
I'm not sure about just youth. There's more entrepreneurship and business.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's helping anybody in Hartford or in the county or something?
I think they focus on Hartford.
Just
but I'm quite sure
Hartford,
you came from Hartford. I'm not from Hartford, so I will hope they will accept me.
Yeah, exactly. But that's cool that they're invested in all these people. Like, they want to see others succeed. And just like that little bit of, hey, do this or hey, do that. And that could really influence someone to build what they got, like what they could get in the future. That's crazy, man. So how about New Haven I.O.?
New Haven I.O. is more of like a meetup. I'm definitely going to start doing these tech meetups too. I'm going to start doing my own meetups.
Cool.
And hackathons, just certain things. Because I'm teaching myself how to develop it as well. More fronting. Because I do IT. My background is in IT.
Oh, same here. I'm a cybersecurity major, basically.
Oh, facts.
Yeah, bro. That's actually... That's interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't met anybody else that's been doing like anything in IT during all these interviews. That's cool.
Nah, facts. That's my background. I work for Western Connecticut Health Network.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bro, good shit.
Appreciate it.
No, that's cool. Like, honestly, I don't think I've met one person that like understood what I was talking about when I went into the tech side of it. But yeah, man, that's sweet. So you think about doing your own like hackathons and stuff like that?
Of course.
Hackathons are cool. I didn't go to one, but I went to like a cybersecurity conference and they were talking about the hackathon, and it just seems so interesting, like what you can do with this technology nowadays. Like, we're going into this era where like it's like the Wild West for the World Wide Web, and you can do anything with it. And so having all these kids learn all the technology and just like entrepreneurial shit through technology, that's huge. Like all this digital marketing, like
that's the main thing where it started for me. Everything started for me with digital marketing.
Yeah. Like
first I knew about SMM, social media marketing, time spent off. I went PPC, SEO, so on and so forth. I was making a bag off that. I was like, all right, cool. Now I gotta figure out how to get to this bag.
Yep.
Then from there, it was a period of time before CTOnLock. It was a period of time where I was just trying to figure everything out and how I was gonna finance it.
Yep.
And I came across like CompTIA and everything like that, and that's where I went with that direction. I got into a program that paid for everything for me. So yeah.
Oh. Wow. I bet that was a good feeling when you got that news.
Yeah, but I was gonna pay for it anyway. I'm the type of person I'm willing to put up my own bag, bro. My motto is put up. I have to have the flip before I even flip, so I have to have 3 flips. So the first initial flip, the second flip if I messed up the first flip, and the third flip if I gotta borrow some money and give it back to the next person. So 3 flips. Have the flip before you even flip. And
that's some genius moves right there. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. And but this is what I'm trying. I watched a lot of Dame, bro. You'll see a lot of Dame in me. I think if I ever meet him, or the moment I do meet him, like, yo, this kid is like the opposite of me. He likes living in a digital world. I like living in a physical world, but we're in the same type of level. Like, it's like the same type of hustle. He's never gonna meet nobody the way they met me. Like, even when Diddy, when 50, Diddy, Dame, Jay, and they had to meet me at this point, I'm like, wait a minute. He controls all these demographics. He has connection to all these different influencers. I can go to Atlanta, call upon influencers. I can go to Miami, call upon influencers. I can go to New York, CT, the Tri-State. I can call upon any influencer that I want. Imagine once that's full circle. That's gonna be a problem.
It is gonna be a problem. That's good for you though, bro. That's a hustle. This is. I haven't seen someone with this drive, bro. I really haven't. Like you got more drive than me, and I fucking respect that, bro. Like.
Well, it's not. I want to give off that vibe, bro. I want to be the energy that makes sure that, yo, I gotta step it up. You know what I'm saying? After this interview, you may go back and do mad research. I'm appalled that you did this much interview. Like when I do an interview, I vibe off that person. I don't necessarily always do X amount of research.
Yeah.
I kind of just vibe out with them. So I applaud you for that.
Bro, I got to do my research. I feel like it's my job to go and like look up. I went, and I'll talk about it a little bit later, but I went to your Hope Line TV interview and your Talk at the Hartford interview. So I looked at those. I looked at a couple of your other personal CTOnLock interviews. We watched the Ghetto Guitar. I don't know if I showed you the Ghetto Guitar one, but I watched the Chill Shum blind sequences. Yeah. Yep. And then I also watched the Ghetto Guitar one. And I was like trying to see where you were coming from with all your stuff, and I think it's best, like, if I do my research, then I think it'll be even easier to vibe off of someone that I don't even know.
Facts.
So, but like at the same time, there has been times where I've done the same thing where I've gone into the interview with not as much like background knowledge of their music or of them, and like as I've gone along, I've just vibed with them. So then I understood them more by the end of the interview. But I felt it was only right, especially with a whole brand like CTOnLock, to do my research.
And that's crazy. When people see this, when they see CTOnLock, they don't know it's one person. They don't know that it's one person is behind it doing all this stuff. They think I got like a whole bunch of people behind me. Like, I wish.
I that's what I thought.
Yeah, I wish, bro. But once to get to that point, imagine the machine I'm gonna have. Where I can have people running the Tri-State, I have people running the South, Midwest, the East. It's gonna be a problem. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, this content coming from all these demographics.
Unlock everywhere.
Unlock global, bro. Yeah. That's already in place. All these ones I'm speaking about, everything I'm talking about is already owned. The only thing I don't own is LA Unlock. That's the only thing I don't own. Like everything else is owned. I already got that in the bag.
That's smart.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even think about it. It gets to the point, and then they're like, "Oh shit, we could have grabbed that, but we were too late." But nah, you're
I think that guy from LA Unlock gonna feel it, cause he's watching me right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Hey, so can we talk about I think it was Brianna's business a little, Regine Visionary Consulting.
Oh yeah, she lit. She does PR, she does digital marketing, she creates content creation. Shout out to her.
I think I met her through Dutch the Dreamer.
Yeah, he's one of her clients.
And she's very professional. She's contacted us about a bunch of things, and it's like she's still trying to like help us out, even if like an event pops up. She'll be like, "Hey, we're hosting an event or doing this. Like, come check it out if you want a ticket." And like she does a lot for Dutch, and that's crazy. And I think it's awesome to see someone like actually care about others as much as they care about themselves.
Yeah,
being selfless.
Facts. I applaud her. Invest in the women.
Invest in the women. Speaking about that, what have you learned from watching Power of CT grow?
It's lit. Shout out to Tia Long. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to that, man.
They be killing it.
They be killing it. I'm gonna come clean just like the dynamic duo right there. They be killing it.
Yeah.
Like that's big lit. Like that's why I would rather be around strong women than a bunch of dudes. I'm gonna come clean with you. Like when I build my team out, it's gonna be mainly around females. I'd rather be around a room full of females than a room full of dudes.
They got good decisions. They'll
let me know. They'll let me know like Shaq, that's corny as hell.
Yeah. Like, all the boys might be yes men, but the girls are like, no, that sucks. Like they'll be like, yo, listen, you need to change that up.
That's a fact.
And like, they know what's right.
Especially the creative ones. Like the creative ones are super lit. Like I'd rather be around them than be around dudes that be like, yo, bro, that's lit. It's just like they just want you to see. Some of them it may be the vibe they want to see you win, but it's also maybe like they just yes men, like you said. I don't like that yes. I'm too straight up about things, bro. I got an email inbox full of content that I'll be like, this is garbage. This is what you need to fix. Before I'm gonna promote any of this, come back with it like this. Like if you don't want me to do it, like I'll like it, but I ain't sharing it. I'm not giving it to my audience because it's not to the quality that I want, and that's just how it is. And I think people gotta understand that, even me.
Yeah. Like
it's nothing wrong with like this. One thing I learned from Gary Vee. It was a lot of content I did not put out because I was afraid of how it was getting perceived. I'm just dropping it now, bro.
Yeah.
I got more than 18 episodes of blind sequences. I got more than 35 interviews. I'm about to drop 4 more tomorrow. That's what like when I went live, I was talking to QB. I'm gonna drop 4 more tomorrow. Blind sequences. I gotta drop the other half of Ghetto Guitar Joint because he breaks down what he did for Sold Out Dates. Yeah.
Bro, that's so cool.
Yeah. And next month I'm going to Atlanta to shoot some episodes with D Sims. These are producers down there. I'm about to link up. I'm not sure if you guys know about Producer Grind. Producer Grind? You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I don't think I have.
So I was talking to CEO Dylan. He's like, yo, when you get down here, hit me. We gonna link up. So shout out to Dylan. We coming soon, bro.
Hey.
Like next month I'm there, big lit. And I can't wait for that.
Crazy down there right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Zay up there. You guys know 808 Perps or nah? Obviously,
yes. He works with Mike Green a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 808 Perps was the one that gave me the idea for blind sequences because I was in the studio. I got an interview from him, like an hour interview. He's like, "Yo, bro, record me making these beats." He said, "I bet." Like I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. He's like, make it into something, make it into like a series, and he just ended up getting high as fuck. And I was talking to him. He's just like, we just pitched ideas off each other and shit like that. And he was like, you know what? I think you should like make a series off this, bro. That'd be lit. And I've been just in contact with Perps. Shout out to Perps. Like I appreciate him giving that. He gave me that inspiration to even make blind sequences.
Bro, I think it's like Blind Sequences, the name too. It's just
It stands out.
perfect. Yeah.
I don't know why I came up with that name, but that's just the name I chose.
I feel like it's the things that don't go seen, and like almost you're deconstructing the thing that the everyday person wouldn't look into. It's like blinded by the public because they don't really know about the producer and every little thing that goes into it. That's what I thought when I heard it. I was like, blinded sequence. Maybe it's literally just what the people don't see. You're going behind the scenes and you're showing them every little bit of the beat that makes the song that they love.
Yeah, that could go that way. But I'm gonna expand it to engineers and songwriters as well. So, like, imagine if I get the story behind somebody that wrote a Rihanna song, or I got a story behind somebody that wrote like a Stevie Wonder song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, super. So I'm just grinding to those moments. I'm gonna attack the demographics I can get to, and then just keep rinsing and repeating. Like, that's the goal right now.
Yeah.
I got other shows as well. I got Cheers to DJ. I got Graffiti Gardens, and I got Cheers to DJ, Graffiti Gardens, and Booth Unlock. Booth Unlock is gonna be the next big one though. Booth Unlock is gonna be the one that's gonna
be.
Huh?
What is that gonna be?
Booth Unlock is like a freestyle series.
Okay, is that kind of like what Mike Flows did?
Yeah, but on steroids, because I'm gonna have a DJ involved with it. It's gonna be inside like the booth, different angles. It's gonna make sure it's gonna bring back that Rap City vibe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's gonna be like that, like basically bring your best to the booth and welcome to the booth. Like only the best can step in there with me.
Yeah.
I'm a host that is Louis Flawless too.
Cool. Yeah. Bring Louis Flawless into the like CTOnLock side, like that. Yeah. That's cool.
The musical side. CEO Shaq does the community side.
See, that's a good way of separation, man. I fuck with that. OD.
Nah, I can't be inside. I can't be around certain things and have one solid brand. I don't think that the mayor or a senator would approve of me being around certain things versus the demographic that knows me, except Louis Flawless, and then they meet Shaq, they meet Shaquille J. Watson, they meet the corporate side of things. I'd rather have it like that than, hey, mommy, you know, I seen Louis on TV. I don't know who's Louis. Who's that guy? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, my son showed me a video of you. You was with this guy rapping inside of a booth with this Booth Unlock thing. Yeah, it was nice. That's my cousin though. I'll play. That's just the way I'll be thinking. Yeah. Once I get to that scale, I'm not gonna care. Obviously, it's not gonna be. It's not stoppable. Yeah. But that's just how I'm thinking, bro. Like at that time period, when I first came with Louis Flawless, I was just like, yo, I just wanted to have some type of essence that I was gonna have. Because I made a come up tape. It's this project I'm working on. I actually put out already. It's called Come Up Tape.
Is that the EP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I put that out already. I'm working on another project. Pyro Luke Kane's producing it. Shout out to the Wave Only. Shout out to Bugatti. Shout out to GQ, Skino, Schoolhouse Sounds. That's where I record my interviews at. I'm working on a project called Year to Bag. And
word, bro.
Yeah, every year is Year to Bag, obviously. Yeah. But Year to Bag. That's gonna be my next project. And
when is that coming out? Do we get to know, or is it still confidential?
I'm aiming for top of the year. Me and Pyro are cooking right now, so top of the year, and we're gonna just keep pushing. Like I'm really heavily behind the wave. I want to push the wave, bro. Just the whole Wave Only brand, just the conglomerate can turn into. I'm trying to help that as much as possible, even outside of my brand. Help that as much as possible, and just go from there and just keep building. Same thing. Go to any demographic and have those influencers I can call upon. Whether you make music, you play sports, you're a scientist. You're a developer, whatever it may be. I want to have anything. You're an influencer in your own realm. So then from there we could just keep going. It's never gonna stop.
Bro, I even see you as like a motivational speaker or something. I could definitely see that. You're very good with your words. You sound very confident in just like your stature, man. It's like I can just see that in the future. Just like you were talking Gary V. I see something like that in you, man.
Okay.
Like that.
I definitely want to sit down with Gary soon. Gary V. If I sit down at that table, bro, all I say if I get invited to that table, he'll be like, yo, he's like, I never seen nothing like this. It's like you're basically. I watch a lot of him too. Yeah. Like outside, I can't watch all his interviews because he definitely has so many.
He pumps that shit.
Like
out, bro. He
has a team that has to strictly be about him. Yeah. Like I'm gonna take the same model. Like the same thing with the Vayner Media. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Unlock Media Group. Cool. Like I'm gonna have a team just for my personal brand, and then I'm gonna have a team that delegates to my actual audience, or not even my audience, but my digital assets. Because I'll speak about that a little bit more too. Right now, I probably own over 35 domains. Okay. That's outside of the Unlock brand as well. My goal is to start buying extensions, widgets, applications. That's why I want to learn how to develop. Yeah. My goal is to be able to, the goal of my enterprise, SJMW Enterprises, is to pretty much build, brand, and market and protect the brands of the world. So my last company, I want to create a cybersecurity agency. You understand the 5 domains of war, right?
I don't know. I don't. Can you just reiterate them? I don't think I've ever heard them.
Land, sea, air, space, cyberspace.
Okay,
Just
cool.
the 5th one is obviously the most important to you,
Mm-hmm.
but cyberspace. And that's why I see what things. My goal in life is to be a tech tycoon and be able to control the buying behaviors within cyberspace
Mm-hmm.
and protect the digital assets that are pretty much utilized to make those transactions.
Yeah.
And this wasn't always like this where I understood these things, but
Yeah.
it took some time, bro.
You grew and you like started learning all the like cybersecurity. That stuff is not easy, but once you start getting it, everything starts coming together. You learn about the vulnerabilities. You see like just what is vulnerable, what you need to sanitize on the system. And I haven't really looked at a grand scheme with a whole network, but like
Yeah, I work inside one, so I get to see those things. I get
Yeah,
to see the whole
that's
network.
cool.
I understand certain, like I've seen, not to go too deep into it, but I've seen viruses come into the network and they intrusion automatically detects it. Like certain things, certain people have to come into play. It's a lot of things that's in order, and that's where I see myself at in the future. I necessarily don't want to do it. My money's gonna take my intelligence further than what it is. Because I'm not trying to be that guy behind the computer.
No.
But I want to walk into that room and talk to that person, that
and
first
know what
responder.
they can say. Yeah.
Exactly. Just, what are you doing? Why we have this client? Why are they calling us about this at 3 o'clock in the morning saying that this happened? We're supposed to stop these things.
Yeah.
We're supposed to stop these things. I'm sorry about that.
No worries.
We're supposed to stop these things and have things moving forward. But that's where I'm at, bro. Music is cool. I think that's the most frustration that I had in the beginning. CTOnLock being looked at one dimension. There was a whole year I stopped CTOnLock because of that. I stopped it completely. I kept the brand alive. Like I kept sharing stuff around, but I stopped promoting because I was only looked at in one dimension. This is culture, creativity, and innovation. If I didn't make all those different brand days a week, if you just went there, you would think it's music.
Yeah.
It looks like an urban brand, which is cool for now. But
If you want to expand.
I want to expand. It's cool that I can. Household names are cool, but my motto is a household name. Like I think that's where I'm aiming at, and I'm gonna put that in the shirt too.
Hey.
The online brand, the household name.
I love it.
But yeah, that frustrated me the most. I would say people just looking at it in one dimension, and even me have to keep re-explain it. What is culture? What is creativity? I'm looking at people like, why are you asking me these questions again? How does that make sense? Culture, creativity, and innovation. That's why I made the actual brand days of the week, where Tuesday you can see innovation, you can see the different things that are going on. I'm gonna not only promote the vibe but create the vibe. Like when I make those meetups, those meetups gonna be a vibe because number one, I'm gonna have a project to present. I want everybody else to bring their project to present, and then we collaborate, and then every week we do this.
And you learn more and more.
Exactly, learn more and more. That at the end of the month we have one complete hackathon, and do that inside every demographic. How do you really lose? You can network around the whole Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then bringing that to other demographics doing the same thing. I can only imagine what New York Unlock can be like. I can only imagine that. I can only imagine what Atlanta Unlock can be like. Miami Unlock. Those are gonna be my prime locations.
It's gonna be crazy because that's where the mecca is. It's like that's where creativity thrives. Like it obviously is thriving right now in Connecticut, but like the places like LA, that's 90% creatives. I swear to God, like
Yeah.
So, bro, I'd be excited to see that, especially LA Unlock. You need to get that name from that one guy.
Yeah, I offered him some bread, but he declined it. He declined it, but it's gonna be a monopoly.
I respect that, but
I think it's gonna come to a point. It's gonna be a monopoly where it's either I'm gonna have to create a situation where he can stay involved with it, but he doesn't own it. Like you reap the benefits of the platform, but you necessarily don't own it.
Yeah.
And then over time, just buy him out. Like basically saying I'll give him a percentage. Because by the time I get to him, I could just make Cali Unlock and wipe him out.
Yeah.
Pretty much that's what I'm doing, but just wipe him out. I'm not saying that I don't want him to thrive off what he's doing, but business is business, strictly financial. I'm gonna complain with you.
I like that.
Like
very true.
Hey, I'm quite sure if it was Trump in the situation, it was Buffett in the situation, Diddy, anybody else, you don't want to sell, we're gonna wipe you out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how we moving.
Business is business. Just keep it like that.
That's it.
Like,
I have no problem. Like I've reached out to him, talked to him before, but it's not gonna be on nowhere's like I'm gonna let you, because when I initially talked to him, he only thought I had CT.
Yeah.
But I already had everything else. I didn't say I had it.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to know it because then he'll feel he would feel like I'm a threat because he already felt like I was a threat with CT.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're more lit than me. Like, you got Nipsey Hussle over there.
Yeah.
You got YG over there.
You got LA.
You got LA. You got the Lakers. You got Lonzo. You got a Big Baller brand. I will be attaching to all those brands.
Yeah.
Like, if I had that here, what?
Bro, if we had even the Whalers here or something, like...
Something. That's what I'm saying. But CT is CT, and that's what we got. We got to make what we got work. And we got to just keep going from there.
That's what we're doing, man. So, how much has changed in the culture since you started the account, with Connecticut at least?
I would say in the beginning, I seen myself controlling the post a lot. And as I started to slow down, a lot of people slowed down. Like, people, I'm quite sure... From 2016 to mid-17, it was a lot of people that nobody knew about that I was finding, I was discovering. There's so many people that I found. So the culture has changed a lot. It's definitely diversified, especially me making the brand days a week. I'm seeing like totally different things. I would never know about that Kayak is, like the actual company is inside Connecticut. I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that.
The travel agencies have Kayak. That's here. It's so many different. If I showed you my computer, there's so many different agencies and different tech things that's here.
Connecticut's a great place, and people don't realize that.
Yeah, but I think it's this. This is what any demographic. But people be like, "Oh, where I live at sucks, and I want to leave, and I go to this place." It's like that everywhere, bro, because you live here. I hope. Like, think about people in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta be like, "Oh, it's too crowded. Everybody's here. I want to go to Miami." People in Miami want to go somewhere else. They want to be secluded. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just this. I think that's how it is.
It's just your hometown. You get to like.
It's regular. You're too used to it.
Yeah, you get too comfortable.
Yes. And me mentally, I'm thinking beyond Connecticut. Where I'm at, I'm stuck in Connecticut, but I'm making the best of it.
Yeah.
At this point in the next year, you're gonna see a lot of things change. Like, a lot of things change. You're about to see me attached to a lot of different brands. You're gonna see me evolve a lot of different things, and just me evolve as a person. Because I had to come to the conclusion that CTOnLock is bigger than me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not. I don't do this for me. I don't do this. If I was doing it for me, I'd be very selfish, and I wouldn't be promoting the stuff that I'm promoting.
It's for the culture, though.
It's for the culture. It's all for the culture, bro. Man. I just want to see it thrive, and not just the urban culture, every culture. Like, from when I first started it, I remember when it was like 1 billion to music artists hit me up. Now it's people that's like developers that's really hitting me up. It's female entrepreneurs really hitting me up. It's like. Soon there's gonna be vegans hit me up for Health Tip Tuesdays. Soon there's gonna be party promoters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be a whole different vibe. And then once I'm throwing those vibes, it's gonna be like, dang. Like, next year, my event game about to be on point. On point. I'm gonna say that right now.
I can't wait to see, bro.
Yeah.
Like, events are so key.
Yes. This is about bringing that digital influence to physical. Like, I definitely about to do a lot of things going to the youth. I'm gonna introduce this. I'm gonna call it Unlock Circuit, and it's basically gonna be like. I'm going to have every high school come together to formulate a team, and every demographic, primarily Bridgeport, Hartford, and New Haven, and then from there, basically make those teams go against each other. And it's going to be like a tournament.
That would be cool. And
yeah.
Kids would love that.
Of course.
That's like what? Competition? Like,
yeah, to bring those best kids, obviously make a lower level where everybody can participate, but the best level, I believe scouts will come to that, everybody will come to that. Because I'm going to start posting a lot of highlight tapes as well. Shout out Splash Productions, shout out Hooper Visuals, shout out, it's a lot of different dudes that make highlight tapes. I can't think, but those are the top 2 dudes.
I used to love highlight tapes, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Island Fam too. They lit. Big lit. Island Fam is like, this is a whole bunch of sports players that they just rep Island Fam. I don't know what Island Fam is. Hopefully I can get down Island Fam soon. I don't know.
Hey, maybe another person to work with.
Of course. I got to know about these things, bro.
All about networking.
That's all it is.
That's that mindset that it's just that hunger, bro. The drive.
Yeah. I ain't slowing down. It's only going up from here.
No need to. Yeah, exactly. So, talking about the Hope Line and the Talk of the Hartford interview, can you talk about your favorite points that you brought up during those interviews?
With that, shout out to my boy, Jeremy, shout out to Deli, shout out to, Andre. That was a long interview. I gotta think about that. My favorite parts of the interview is just like, him being amazed at how intelligent I was. Like, I don't think he was expecting that. Like,
yeah, he was coming into it like, all right, who is this guy? And then you're like...
He knew me, though. He knew me 2 years before that.
Really?
But we had conversations. It was never like, I was like, this is the first time you're meeting me. Like, now I'm letting it be known who I am. I'm letting it be known the vibe that I give off. You just depicted how far I was going to go without me telling you that.
Yeah.
That's the type of vibe I'm trying to give off, though. Like when I come into, I don't even like speaking. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like being reserved. I'm a Capricorn, bro. I only speak when I need to. But now I'm speaking because I'm forcing myself to. I'm putting myself in those situations.
Yeah.
But I would say that my favorite parts of that interview was just the parts where we spoke about culture. I like that he didn't believe that Jay-Z was a culture vulture. He agreed that Diddy was a culture vulture, but
I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Jay-Z is a culture vulture.
And why do you say that?
Jay is a culture vulture because he's a culture vulture within the culture. Diddy's a bigger culture vulture within the culture, but Jay-Z is as well. Mm-hmm. If you look at this, Dame was the main person that was fighting for Jay. He was the main person that was behind him.
Yeah.
Do you ever realize that he fucked Dame over completely? He made sure that Biggs was eating.
Stuff about that.
He made sure Biggs was eating. So if you look back at that when Dame was going into those meetings yelling at Def Jam, yelling at all of them, you ever realize that that wasn't them calling those meetings. That was Jay calling those meetings. Jay was trying to hurry up and push out these albums so he can get out of contract, buy Dame out because Dame was messing up the money. I'm complaining. Dame was too Champagne. Dame overshadowed the light of Dame Dash. Dame got too caught up with being a celebrity.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, I'm here," but Jay was like, "Yo, you forgot that we're gonna sell this. This wasn't a forever thing. Mm-hmm. We're boys, we're friends, but business is strictly financial.
Yeah.
Don't forget the fact that this is gonna be gone." So that's not the bad part. Mm-hmm. The bad part is him utilizing certain things. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but utilizing certain things because at some point I want to work with this dude. Hopefully he don't bring this interview up later in life. But it's just that I would consider culture vulture as just attaching certain things that don't need to be done. Like it don't need to be done. He was already lit. Like he kind of pushed his like in Dame's mind that was his best friend, but Dame had to come to the realization that this ain't my best friend. This ain't what it is. Because if Dame was quote unquote going broke. You almost a billionaire, bro. Toss him a couple of M's. Yeah. He a hustler. He gonna get it back. He gonna bring it back to you some type of way. One way or another.
Flip.
That's it. But that's the main thing I didn't like about Jay. I'm gonna complain with you. Diddy he just attached to people. That's it. It's the same thing. I don't know. He basically needs people to attach to. If you didn't realize that, and now all he's doing is attached to his kids now. At least that's the best thing about it. At least he's just pushing his kids.
Is King Combs one of his sons, or is that?
Yeah, that's his son.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm more of a favor of Justin. I like Justin more.
Mm-hmm. I haven't really looked too much into their music or anything.
Nah, Justin doesn't make music. Justin's going to be the CEO of Combs Enterprises.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. Justin's in Harvard right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bro, what? I heard isn't he have a couple schools now up? He said that he has one up in Bridgeport, right?
Yeah, he has one. He's Capital Prep. I forgot what the name of that one is. He has one inside Harlem and he has one inside Bronx.
See, I respect that at least. That right there.
At least he giving back to the culture, educationally. Mm-hmm. Like, that's lit.
Yeah.
But all the other years of him doing non-lit things.
Yeah, it equals out.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's not like a cop-out, but when you're trying to do something nice to forgive all the other things that you've done before. Let's see. So we already talked about that. Oh, where can the listeners go to cop some CTOnLock merch?
Oh, CTOnLock shop. I'm about to have the headbands coming soon. Dad hats, whole sweatsuits, everything. CTOnLock shop's gonna have it all. I'm about to be launching CTOnLock TV real soon too as well.
That's so sweet, bro.
Yeah. You
guys hear that? CTOnLock shop. So I want to go back into blind sequences. So when did these episodes start happening? You said it was when you were down with 808 Perps, right?
I was chilling with Perps, who was in the studio, and I just recorded him making beats. Mm-hmm. And then he was telling me like, "Yo, turn this into something, edit it up, turn it into something, and go from there." And after that, I had up Chill Shump. I just started hitting up all the producers because I already had the idea of making different shows. It's just that this was another inspiration for another show. That's it. I didn't have a name for it in the beginning. I didn't. I was gonna just
put it out. You were just doing it.
Yeah, I was just doing it. Until like the 5th, 6th episode, I didn't have a name for it. Mm-hmm. And I still didn't put those 5 episodes out. Like Ghetto Guitar.
You said you only got 2, right?
What?
You only got 2 episodes out right now. It's the Chill something.
Out of 18.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So you could just release them whenever.
I'm gonna drop all those before I go to Atlanta. Bro,
you got the vault.
Yeah, on top of 35 interviews. There's so many more people who want to do interviews with me. Like, there's so many more people.
Yeah.
But I'm one person. I'm gonna try to churn out as many more interviews as possible. But my main focus is the shows. Mm-hmm. Like CTOnLock is my top priority. Like
that one's gonna be crazy. Yeah. That one's gonna be so fire.
Like Mike Flows, I already know he's gonna bring his best to it. I already know that Bugatti 203 gonna bring his best to it.
Shout out Bugatti, he's nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Bugatti come through. I'm telling Bugatti come through.
I've been trying to get him on. I think It's so hard, like you, one person. So like scheduling for me is so hard, and I've like told him I wanted to get him on, and like it's just been I haven't been able to find a time for him. But hey,
Gotti, if you're watching this, come do this interview. Stop capping and come do the interview.
hey, it's my fault though. So I'll definitely start. I'll hit him up, and we'll try to get him in the next like month or two. So
Alright, bet.
shout out Bugatti, yo.
Shout out Gotti. Shout out the whole wave.
Yeah,
Whole lot of wave shit.
203-860, anybody.
1063.
Yeah, bro, I fuck with that movement. I don't know why there was a lot of hate, but for some reason people.
What's your perspective on the Snoper thing?
See, it's hard for me because I am just a supporter of the culture and I support everything that comes out with, and like I try to be very positive with the show no negative energy, but I do understand why some people got upset, but I don't think I have enough knowledge to put my 2 cents in, if you know what I mean. I'm not from Hartford, so I don't really know the like, I've been told the history, but I want to really sit down with some people that originated the dance and like be like, all right, tell me why people are upset, what's wrong, like tell me the whole thing.
That dance is a gang dance, so I don't know if you want to necessarily sit down with people that originated the dance, but I would say more people that brought influence through the dance, or gain influence through the dance, because that's the main thing that people are mad about with Snow.
Rest in peace, Zoe.
Yeah, rest in peace, Zoe. I did not meet Zoe, but
Me neither.
he seemed like a bright spirit. He seemed like a very energetic kid. He just was in the wrong situations at the wrong times, and he didn't have the guidance that he needed. And
I've only heard good things about him too. So
that's it.
From all his boys.
Yeah, I met a lot of his friends. I've talked to a lot of people that was in tune with him. It's just unfortunate that he didn't get a chance to be who he was going to be. I would say a couple of more. The sad part is he went viral after he died. He was doing numbers before he died, but he had to die to go viral, basically. People didn't want to really pay attention to him or that dance until then. Because Snow came right after that. It was almost like stars aligned for her to come out, if you realize that. Like, she dropped like 3 or 4 months after that. Within those 3 or 4 months after he died. Because I remember seeing a lot of people just talking about it. It was, don't get me wrong, I've seen other tributes. But that was like the claim to fame for that song.
Wasn't there an issue between the two songs? Since I know there was a Yank Rhythm, and then Chill Shump also produced the A6 Zoe anthem. Now,
alright. So when I seen it and when I talked to Shump about it, and I got to interview him talking about this as well, he basically made it was a challenge. Yank Rhythm came off the challenge. The anthem was the challenge.
Was this a flip mode challenge?
Yeah, the flip mode challenge was initially what he was doing, and then from there she made a song to it. She asked him could she make a song to it, and then she made a song to it, and then from there the song just hit. So he's like, "Fuck the challenge, we're gonna just run with this song."
Yeah. Because
he just wanted people to dance to it and respect his own. Like people was doing it, but that song eclipsed that challenge.
Yeah.
Like, and that was just that. And it was just that. Lucky enough, Shump just made the right decisions. Shump made production. He made the right decisions to put it in place. Yeah. Shout out to my guy Shump. Shout out to the whole Double F. Shout out to Muddy. Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan Rio too.
I feel that. I just never wanted to like say anything bad about like the whole situation, especially since
I can't say nothing bad because I don't know nothing about it, but I can speak on the truth of what it is and what people show. I don't know what's true and what's not. I only know what I see. And I see the vibes coming off. You got lit off that nigga and that's it. I'm gonna come clean. Like, if you, whether you show respect to it or not, I ain't say you gotta give him money, you ain't saying nothing. Just say that you got lit off of that, and that's it. Respect it.
Yeah.
If that comes the case, remake the video, strip it of the dance. If you were lit without that dance, strip it of that dance. Or if people hear that song, tell them like, yo, I don't rock with that dance, don't do it. I bet you people ain't gonna listen to that song. The dance is what carries the song. It's like that's like the Smutty dance with Bobby Shmurda. Everybody Smutty dances when they hear Bobby Shmurda. They got some type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You Millie rock when you hear 2 Millie. You know what I'm saying? You don't see 2 Millie. You hear Millie rock at any block. You don't Harlem Shake to hit Millie rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like without the dance, you strip the dance of the song. It doesn't have the same components of it. You know what I'm saying? Just not that.
It's an interesting viewpoint. No, I definitely understand.
Same thing with getting light and light feet. Like if you tell Webstar like, bro, you can't. I'm taking light feet from you. What are you gonna do? The production is just one thing. Yeah. The dance is what brings the culture. It brings everybody together. The music is just additive.
I feel that.
That's just my perspective.
Damn, bro. Wow. That you answered it perfectly. Like.
Yeah, this is my perspective.
Yeah. Nah. Hey, I don't know. I feel like. I don't even. I don't even want to talk about the situation because I feel like I'm so
We
like
can move past it.
yeah,
We can move past it. I just wanted your perspective.
yeah, no, of course. So going back to the blind sequences, can we talk about each episode that you have out a little? So what was your favorite part from the ghetto guitar deconstruction?
When he got into Turbo, like when he just how much the drip season influenced him.
Mm-hmm.
That influenced his life a lot, and he explains that how much it influenced him.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, and he was just saying how he met up because he has other placements other than Little Baby and them. He has other placements other than that. Like he's worked with Wiz and another. He listed everybody. I can't go. I'm not gonna go into all that. He listed like 5 or 6 other people. I'm not gonna go into that.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite part of it was just how inspirational, like how he just kept hitting him up. He kept pressing. He like, yo, Turbo, I want to work with you. Send him emails, send him DMs. He was like, all right, send a pack through. He sent the pack through. After he sent the pack through of guitar samples, he chose from that guitar sample, and it came out to be like Sold Out Dates leaked, and he heard it. He's like, yo, so that's what you used it for? He's like, yeah, that's what I used it for. He's like, I bet. Then the next following week or following few weeks, he flew him out, and they worked on more stuff.
And that's is that when Belly came out, or
no? That's way before Belly. Okay. That's way before Belly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if Belly was created in that sense or Belly was taken away from that pack. Yeah. I don't know, because at that time period when I did the interview with Ghetto Guitar and when that was happening, he was in hopes that his guitar was gonna get put up there. So I don't think he knew that was gonna happen yet.
Okay,
I think he came after that. What was chosen, and then he added more. And yeah, shout out to Turbo because I want to get Turbo up there. So that's my favorite part.
Turbo's fire, bro.
Yeah,
like he's nice.
Yeah, Turbo's nice. I think Turbo's gonna be the next. I think he's gonna be bigger than a lot of people.
You think like where Metro was in 2016, and then like how you see Murder right now?
Murder and Turbo are starting to eclipse Metro. They're starting to eclipse him. Metro took too much. He's taking too much time off.
What about Take Keith?
Take Keith is fire.
I think
Take Keith is fire. I'm gonna come clean. I can't take that away from him. He's fire. Like, yo,
you got banger after banger.
Yeah, I can't. I feel. I'm sorry that I even left him out of that 3. I'm sorry.
No, but see, when I was talking about it, I was thinking about him and we just had Turbo, him, and Murda. So I thought him and Murda. I didn't even think about Turbo, but you're right. Turbo's been just like.
You gotta think about it. Turbo is really, he produces everything from Gunna. Like he's basically Gunna's producer.
Drip season.
Pretty much the whole drip season is him. Like that drip season sound is him.
They got that connection.
Yeah, and now they brought ghetto guitar into it with the electric guitars and just the darkness vibes of the strings that he's playing.
Ghetto guitar is so nice, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna come clean. That's just his vibe. I told him like, bro. I asked him like, did you play the other instruments? He's like, yeah, I played drums. He's like, I low key was working the flute. I was like, what? You was playing the flute? Like, how that's gonna work?
Bro, I used to play guitar too. I used to go to all the different lessons, but like I would never thought that a guitar could be implemented in something like hip hop. So to see him become a producer and use that to his
I didn't know
advantage,
he was a producer. Nobody really. He said that he didn't know that people didn't know that he was a producer.
Really?
I just thought he played the guitar. That's all I thought he did.
Yeah, bro. But like to be able to play the guitar into the like just FL and then mix it, like I was like, yo, this is insane. Like
I don't think he uses FL.
He doesn't?
I believe he uses Logic.
Oh, well, Logic. That's even better. I'm pretty sure. Do you like Logic at all?
I've never used Logic.
Okay. Most people I met use FL.
That's what I use.
But Logic, you can also record vocals and everything.
I'm quite sure you do all those things.
That's lit.
I would hope. I pray. If Logic, if you can't do that, you better scale your joint up.
Yeah, right.
You better do something. Real talk, you better do something. People out here pirating these programs, y'all better get it right.
Yeah, facts. Oh, okay. This is a good one. So, as a producer, what have you learned from watching others deconstruct their own beats?
I'm not so much. I'm more of an executive producer. Okay. So I come up with the idea, I come up with the vibe, and then from there, depending on who that producer is, I have to sit down with that producer to see what's the vibe I want to create. Like a year to back, I'm talking a lot of cash talk. I'm talking a lot of like everything is gonna be like one of the songs that I'm gonna create is obviously gonna be called Bag Talk, and it's basically like the vibe that I'm gonna give off on that one. And this goes back to your question. When I look at other producers, most of them are not producers; they're beat makers. To be a producer, you have to actually have the actual like track planned out. Like with me, I come with that track planned out before I even hear the beat, and I listen to multiple beats until that track fits that beat. And then from there, once I have the beat and then I have the actual concept that goes together, I choose the artist.
Okay.
and I'm gonna keep doing the same thing, rinse and repeat.
That's lit, bro.
But it's not as easy as you think it is.
No, not at all. I bet not.
Yeah, because sometimes I sit there for hours, depending if we're making a beat. Like say for instance, we sat in the studio, we made a beat. That beat may not be that, but I'll come up with another concept for that beat. And that beat, I'm like, yo, you know what? Just hold that concept for something else. That may not even be for that project. I'm like, yo, just put that concept to that beat, and you rock that beat. Other ones be like, all right, cool. But I want to make with that project with Year to Bag. I want to make it real short, like 7 songs, top of the year. I want to do that every year with whoever the latest artists are.
Yeah.
Every year. So when I'm inside Atlanta, make a Year to Bag down there. When I'm in Miami, make a Year to Bag down there. When I'm in New York, Year to Bag over there.
Different
and
vibes,
basically,
bro.
yeah. And whatever, basically I want a full circle. So I would choose I would choose all the producers from that demographic or those producers from. My goal is to use production from everybody in season 1. Season 1 is all CT. Okay. When I go to Atlanta and get all that content, that's gonna be for season 2.
Cool. Yeah.
And obviously I have more. It's so many different producers out here I didn't even touch on yet, bro. I have 18 episodes. It's probably another 10 I gotta shoot. So think about that. And that's still season 1. So that means I'm gonna be holding season 2 for some time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be dropping a lot. The produced blind sequences, that's gonna be dropping a lot. That's my main focus right now. That's gonna be the show that's gonna break CTOnLock TV, if that makes sense. Like people are they're gonna be in tune with it.
Yeah, they're gonna want to see the next episode.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back every time they see it. Like they'll get the notification. They'll be like, all right, time to go watch this.
And I'm glad you brought that up. Notification gang, hit that bell.
Yeah, hit the bell.
You heard
bro.
me?
That's so key.
Hit that bell. I need that. I need that in my life.
We'll do it right after, so you can get one more bell from us.
That's how you gotta do it.
Bro, that's networking right there. So, can we talk about the Fresh Out the Porch challenge?
Oh yeah, I was doing the Fresh Out the Porch challenge, but I'm calling that a dub because it was too hard to get the artists to come together. It was way too hard. Fresh Out the Porch, I'm not quite sure if you took the time to listen to the song.
I haven't yet. Yeah.
Okay. Initially, I had that whole come up tape had Hami Boy Prince and King Peso. King Peso's from Medellin. Hami Boy Prince is from Hami, obviously. Shout out to Space Life. I chose them, and I put 4 songs around them. It was 4 tracks. Fresh Up the Porch, Let Me Hold Something, Set Up the Lick, and Come Up. And all 4 of those songs were basically, I came up with everything, top to bottom. And I brought, that whole project was me, basically. Other than them writing their lyrics, that was me.
Yeah.
I told them what I wanted to hear. I told them what it was. We sat down. We got it done. Fresh Up the Porch is like, pretty much the challenge was supposed to be for all Bridgeport artists because basically it's saying like, Fresh Up the Porch pretty much saying like, you jumping off the porch, you gotta know what's going on. When you really know those demographics, I'm from Bridgeport. I'm not saying like I'm a hood dude or nothing like that because clearly I don't depict that.
Yeah.
But I've been around those people. I've seen people trap. I've seen people sell crack. I've seen all that. So I had the choice to, if I wanted to pay for Jordans, jump off the porch, go do that. I chose to do other things. I chose to make other elements in my life. And Fresh Off the Porch is basically just that. Me in the beginning, I'm talking, and I'm basically talking to all those young individuals that's inside those demographics, saying that you really want to do that, and if you are going to do that, remember the price that it comes with. So that's pretty much what that contest was going to depict. Utilizing all those artists out there that whoever had the best verse, I was going to pay them for it. Put them on a remix, Tall Star, World Star, and go from there. But it was just too much work.
Yeah.
If I'm telling you I got studio time booked up, pull up. That's it. How your verse done, pull up. You're not doing nothing other than recording that verse.
Yeah.
And then I was giving everybody else the opportunity to win money, to go in the studio. You're basically paying for it. If you win it, you're not getting paid $500 for a verse. Nobody's giving nobody $500 for a verse out here.
Yeah.
Like only person I would think that's getting $500 or more is Annoyed. Only person.
I could see that. Yeah.
Ty Henny possibly. Bugatti's worth $500 or more. But other than that, I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. Nobody's really paying people on a musical scale out here. Nobody's doing that. So for me to even offer that to anybody, everybody should have jumped at that.
Yeah.
Especially coming from the platform, because I was going to promote it, whether you want or not. You're going to get free promotion. But
and that's what
I will be
people
doing that
ask
again.
for.
I will be doing that same kind of concept again with news content, but for the whole world.
Yeah, not just Connecticut.
Not just Connecticut.
I like that because there's so many people out there, man. Just like all these artists, all these creators out there, like. And we find so many in Connecticut, and then there's 50 states, and then there's all these countries, and then there's 7 continents. Like, there's so much.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to get to Dubai Unlocked. That's going to be big lit, boy.
Bro.
I can't wait to just be chilling with princes in Dubai, sitting there, Like the only thing I don't look forward to is them like doing heavy, crazy, wild drugs over there. I'm not with that.
I feel that. I'm not like.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. But the bag part, yeah. Spend some of that oil money with your boy. I'm trying to see what a super city look like.
Yeah.
They building cities in a day or a week type of stuff. You built a city in a week, your bag is different.
Yeah.
If you could build a city in a week, that means you have so many people on staff. You had that plan top to bottom. You knew what was going on. You knew the vibe.
Yeah, bro.
That's the type of things I'm trying to be around. Like that's why I see my goal. Like, I'll ask you this: how do you see Disney? To summarize it, you don't gotta go in depth. How do you
a
see
monopoly?
It? Simply said, I want to be that new monopoly with the CTOnLock brand. I want to be able to create content, develop the influencers, deploy the content, have the network and the assets, and having the actual and the back end of that, the consumer products to sell across all of that. Mm-hmm. Rinse and repeat. Right. And then buy other assets in the process of that.
That's some real shit. That's like you're Mr. Walt right now. Like
Mr. Watson.
Hey. I like that.
I like how it lined up.
Hey, yeah, right. So I gotta stop this real quick and start a new recording because it stops at an hour. So
it's been an hour already.
It was 50-something minutes, but I just wanted to stop it before we like accidentally cut off. So if you could collab with any producer and artist, dead or alive, who would they be and why?
Producer, Diddy. Artist, I don't know. I'm gonna come clean with you. I'm lying. Producer, Khaled. Artist, I'll do Diddy.
Okay.
I'm gonna come clean. And Diddy ain't the best artist. This is the vibe that we will give off from that song.
The CEO mentality.
There you go.
I like that.
I would do that. And yeah, I'll do that. I'm going with that. I'm gonna come clean. I'm going with that.
And you said DJ Khaled
for the producer, yeah. I'm going with Khaled.
You got the major keys, man.
Major keys. You see, I want to go on, people that don't know, on the gram, I don't know if you peeped this. If you go to, you see, I'm going to connect to the Wi-Fi real quick. I'm not sure you've seen the scheme of the way I'm doing this. Because when you go to the actual gram, you don't see the content. It's either swipe left or press and hold. Mm-hmm. So when you press and hold, it's the Blue Devil joint, right?
Yeah, Blue Devil, and then I don't think there's a password.
Is it this the blue or Blue Devil?
The blue.
The blue. Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, I'll show you this real quick. Cause I had to break this down to people. People they wasn't getting this. They wasn't getting the genius part of it.
I feel like it's very aesthetically pleasing when I see it.
So basically, it's either a lock or a key. A key is a resource or an exclusive piece of content. Same thing. I would say the key is more of a resource, and then from there the lock is the exclusive piece of content. So if you hold that lock, it'll start playing. So didn't you?
That's crazy. I didn't even think that.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't even have to go to the actual post.
Yeah.
It just pops up. And same thing. So like you can just see whatever it is. You can just go up there and like, all right, cool. You don't know what you're gonna get. Mm-hmm. So a burn day of the week, you could land on invest in Women Wednesdays. You could land on something else. You could land on something political.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what it is, but
you're still gonna come and look.
Yeah.
Bro,
you don't know what you're gonna get.
That's smart. And then the key and the lock thing, like,
yeah,
bro, that's genius.
Yeah.
So what's next for CTOnLock Media?
CTOnLock Media Group. I'm gonna start gaining influencers. I'm gonna start acquiring them or bringing them into my network. I want to say I'm gonna acquire an influencer, unless I'm bringing them from somewhere else, another agency. But I'm gonna have a lot more digital assets coming. Mm-hmm. Like I said to you, it's gonna be so many more shows, so much more content, a lot of merch, and a lot of live events, and just bringing the vibe, bro.
Bro, I love it.
And just building out and going to the next demographics. Mm-hmm. I want to be able to reach worldwide, like real soon, on like global, whatever you want to call it. I want to be inside Dubai within the next 5 years, bro. I'm about to be 25 at the end of this year, like December 28th. Make sure y'all shout me out for my birthday, boy. Yeah. I need that shout out. The next 3 years after that, gotta count. I'm gonna be 28. My goal to have that end by 28. By 30, I want that multi-million. Because after that, I'm not spending no more time on like the online brand. I'm not spending no more time.
That's perfect. This transitions into where do you see yourself in 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years?
1 year, I see myself evolving into the voice of the youth, of like the urban youth, because I still have my youth. 25 and that's still the youth. 2 years from now, I see myself evolving into like a mogul, like having all the unlocks, all those demographics. 5 years, I see myself owning multiple different enterprise solutions outside of that. Because then from there, that third year, when I get that first M is not going towards like depreciating assets. I'm not buying chains and cars and shit like that.
No.
I'm going to buy solutions. I'm going to buy extensions, widgets, other digital assets that's going to flip in the meantime.
That's that genius mentality, bro.
Yeah, so 45, I see 45, I'm the chairman of SJMW Enterprises, and that's going to be comprised of like 4 different companies that I already have planned out. Logos, everything done. You can go on social media, all that stuff is already set up. Domains bought, all that. Like, no cap.
Smart. Yeah. You're ready.
Yeah.
Just waiting for that starting gun, and then you're running.
I already got the gun, bro. I'm already running.
That's even better.
I'm preparing myself. Right now I'm sprinting, I'm preparing myself for that marathon. And that's just how I'm moving from there. I don't think, how many people have you met like me, bro? Realistically.
0.
How many more people you think you'll meet like me?
0.
Nah, it's not true. It takes 20 years. Every 20 years, someone great comes. Like it's a group of great people. I would say I'm gonna be when Justin takes over Combs Enterprises. I'm gonna be next to him. When Romeo is ahead of No Limit, next to him. I don't know so much about Dame's son because Dame's son going through some stuff. Shout out to my boy Buggy, but he going through some stuff. I don't know if he's gonna be able to carry the Dash Enterprise the way he needs to, but I hope he can. Hope he can get it together. But every 20 years, someone greats come. 20 years ago, before there was meeting me, there was Diddy, Russell, Dame, all of them. That was a collective. Irv Gotti, I can't leave him out. There was a collective. But none of them were well versed inside, like you said, the wild, wild web. None of them was versed in that. My main claim to fame is going to be the digital side of things. They're not going to care that I can make songs that connect with the youth. They're not going to go fuck about that.
Yeah.
They're going to care that I can keep doing that with anything, any product, any piece of content, anything. They're going to be like, yo, how do you keep attaining that audience? You keep bringing the right people together to attain that audience. You keep bringing everybody that's in order to make sure that, yo, wait a minute, this reaches the masses again. This keep happening over and over and over again. So it's like 5 years from now, bro, I'm gonna be big lit, and I'm hoping I can give the platform to you, to my boy Tyler, to Larry, and to everybody that's watching. I hope I can keep doing that repeatedly.
All I can say is that you're inspiring me to want to do bigger things.
It's a fact.
But from the second you walked in, I've literally had the mindset of, okay, I want to step up my game. I want to make my things better to like get on your level. Like, bro, you got that. It's just that charisma when you walk in the room. It's sweet, bro.
We need that New York breakthrough. We need that Atlanta breakthrough coming soon.
Hey, bro. You know, we're going global with this, too.
Oh, you got a CT breakthrough going global in this bed.
Hey. So, is there anyone else you'd like to shout out before we end today's episode?
I want to shout out to my mom. I want to shout out to my little brother. Shout out to my whole family. Shout out to you.
Hey,
shout out to Larry Love for being on the camera.
Yes, thank you, Larry.
Larry Love. Shout out to Bugatti 203. Shout out to the whole wave. Shout out to Schoolhouse Sounds. Shout out to my cousin Van Lauren, I Am Life. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the whole CT. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to culture.
Shout out to the culture. You already know how we moving. You know how we bumming. That's how we moving.
Hey, man. Well, thank you for coming on. This was a great episode and definitely very informational. This is the last episode of Season 4 of The Breakthrough. Thank you.